Alright guys, I am back and this is my top 5 Dream WrestleMania matches. Now these are my top 5 Dream WrestleMania matches. This video has been coming for a while. I've been thinking about to do this video for quite a while. At number 5, at number 5, at number 5, now Shawn Michaels and at number 5, Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan. Now I know this was Hogan versus Austin was one of those matches that I thought the WWE should have pulled the trigger on in 2002 when you had Austin. It was over as hell, like it was back in the Attitude Era, but it was more over in 2002. He was, he was like mad shit crazy over as a babyface in 2002, and then you had Hulk Hogan, who was returning from the WWE after nearly a decade being away from the WWE. Hogan comes back as the NWO, and you have Hogan and Austin, two biggest names from names from different eras. You have Hogan, who represents the Hulk Hogan era, the golden era of professional wrestling, the era that got people invested into wrestling, the guy who got people invested into wrestling, the guy who brought loads of money into the WWE, the guy who created WrestleMania with Vince McMahon and his dad, Vince McMahon Sr., and Hulk Hogan solidified all that. And then you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, where the times have changed, where you have Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was kind of, today's person who, didn't, was a blue collar, a redneck worker and stuff like that, who, didn't give shit to anybody and whatever. And then you had, these two guys who pioneered the business, in my opinion, with their characters, your unique characters. You have Hulk Hogan brother with Hulkamania, dude, and then you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, give me a hell yeah, with his whooping with a bit of a Steve Weiser, and so yeah, you had, obviously they did draw two megastars in their different eras, Austin from the Attitude Era and Hogan from the Golden Era. They both could draw pay-per-view buy rates through the roof. They drew in some great TV ratings, both WWE and Raw. They had some awesome feuds. I thought in 2002 they should have pulled the trigger of having Austin versus Rock at WrestleMania. Austin versus Hogan at WrestleMania. It would have drawn a lot of money. Buy rates would have gone up through the roof. I know they did with Rock and Hogan, but it would have been awesome to have Rock and Austin in their prime, brother, because that would have been a motherfucking awesome match, and everybody would agree with me in 2002. In 2002, that would have been an awesome match. Number 4, Shawn Michaels versus Rock. This was a match that they really, in my opinion, they missed to do. They never did this match. Because obviously Shawn was injured in the Attitude Era. Two great wrestlers, two great mic workers, two guys who could actually work as a babyface and a heel in the WWE. Rock and Shawn Michaels were two great heels and two great babyfaces. They had some great feuds. They never feuded in the WWE at all. I thought they should have feuded at some point, but they never did a WrestleMania together, which kind of sucked. I think that they really missed an opportunity to do Rock and fucking Shawn Michaels. That is one of my dream matches, but that is at number 4. At number 3, we have John Cena versus at number 3 would probably be, I would have to say, Macho Man and CM Punk will be at number 3, because that was another match that they never got the chance to do as well. So, kind of same with the Rock and Shawn Michaels. Number 3, Shawn Michaels and number 3, CM Punk versus Macho Man. Two guys who had very similarities. They was great in the ring, great in ring wrestlers, great on commentary, great mic workers. The characters were very great and unique. Two great guys who could, really connect with the audience and really be great babyfaces and great heels, and I really like that. So yeah, Macho Man and CM Punk was a missed opportunity by the WWE in one of my dream matches, which is at number 3. Number 2 would probably I don't know. number 2 would probably be my second dream match. Would probably number 2 is number 2 number 2 I can't remember what did I say number 2 would be. Number 2 dream match at WrestleMania would be, maybe it would probably Mr. Perfect Shawn Michaels. That would have been. I would say Undertaker and Sting at number 2 falls in there for me, because I thought Undertaker and Sting at WrestleMania should have been done. This again is like another missed opportunity. Undertaker and Sting in the prime, back when after WCW went out of business 2009. I thought they should have had Sting versus it should have signed Sting after the whole invasion angle, and they should have had Sting versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 18, but he went with Flair, which I thought that was an awesome match. I really enjoyed that match. But I thought it would have been really great. You could have Sting come out of the Royal Rumble, point at the Undertaker, going, "I'm going for you, brother. You're next. I'm challenging that street motherfucker. I'm going to end it with a bat." Anyway, so yeah, you could have had that. It would have been awesome. Like Crow Sting versus Undertaker Sting. You could have done some amazing things with that. But another missed opportunity by the WWE. It is one of my dream matches. And it would have been awesome. They would have pulled off an awesome match in their prime. At number 1, my number 1 dream match at WrestleMania would be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk. Two guys who have two different characters. You have CM Punk, who is straight edge, doesn't do drugs, doesn't smoke. Then you have Stone Cold Steve Austin on the other end, who drinks. I don't know if he smokes or not. Who doesn't give a shit about anything like that. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a great heel, great babyface. He's a great in-ring wrestler. He can really tell a great story. His character is awesome. CM Punk's the same. He has an awesome character. He was a great babyface and a great heel. He is still a great babyface and a heel. He has some great feuds. He can have some great matches with some people like John Cena, and he has some great matches with Daniel Bryan and all these other guys like Chris Jericho and stuff like that. And I think these two guys will really mix very well. I know that there's been a couple of rumors in the past that they've had one segment together on television that was on Raw a couple of years ago. That's only once they've only interacted on WWE television. They've not really interacted before since then, because obviously CM Punk's quit now. But if he did ever come back, CM Punk vs Stone Cold Steve Austin would be my dream match at WrestleMania. And that is it, guys. That was my 5 dream matches for WrestleMania. What do you guys think of my 5 dream matches? What are your 5 dream matches at WrestleMania? Leave that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.